Assalamu Alaikum. Welcome to our podcast. We are happy to have you here with us today.
Today, we have a very special mission for you. We will do two things at the same time.
Yes, two things. We will learn English and we will understand Islam together.
Learning English can be hard.
It is hard. Sometimes people speak very fast.
Right, exactly. Sometimes people use very big words.
And sometimes, sentences are just too long. You can feel lost.
But we will not do that. We will speak very slowly.
Yeah, we will speak very clearly. We will use easy words for you.
You do not need to feel stressed. You can enjoy the story.
The story will help your English and, the story will touch your heart.
Today, we will talk about the story of Prophet Ibrahim. Peace be upon him.
He is a very important prophet in Islam.
Yes, he is. His story is very famous, and his story is very powerful.
His story is full of courage. It is full of deep trust in Allah.
So we will look at his life. We will start from when he was a young boy.
We will go step by step. Are you ready?
Let us begin. A long time ago, there was a young boy.
Right. His name was Ibrahim.
Yes. He lived in a place far away. He lived a very long time ago.
Let us talk about his city. Let us talk about his people.
Okay. So, the people in his city, they did not pray to Allah.
They did not know the true God.
Yeah. They did not know Allah. They did not pray to the sky.
So, what did they do? Who did they pray to?
Well, they prayed to idols. They worshipped idols.
Okay, let us explain this to you clearly. What is an idol?
An idol is a fake god. It is a statue.
A statue. So people make it with their own hands.
Yes, exactly. A man goes to a mountain. He finds a big, heavy stone.
And he carries the stone to his house.
Right. He takes a sharp tool. He hits the stone. He cuts the stone.
He makes a round head. He makes a fake nose.
Uh-huh. He makes fake eyes. And a fake mouth.
But, the stone does not feel the tool.
No. The stone does not care. It does not bleed. It is just a rock.
Then, the man puts the rock in a special room.
Yes. He puts nice clothes on the rock.
Look.
He puts flowers near the rock.
And then, he prays to it.
Exactly. He falls down on his knees. He says, "This stone is my God."
He says, "This stone will help me. This stone will bring me rain.
This stone will give me food." Yes.
Okay, let us look at this. I need to stop here.
Sure. What is it?
This is very strange to me. I have an example to share.
Please, share your example.
This is like a little child with a toy car.
Okay, a plastic car.
Yeah, it's a plastic car. The child says to the toy car, "Please take me to the park."
Right, and the child waits.
But the toy car is plastic. It cannot drive. It has no engine.
That is a very good example. It cannot hear the child.
Asking a rock for help is exactly the same thing.
Yes. Stones cannot speak. Stones cannot move.
A stone cannot hear you. A stone cannot see you.
If I talk to a stone, the stone says nothing.
Right. If I ask a stone for food, the stone gives me nothing.
Nothing at all.
So, why did the people pray to rocks?
Well, that is a very important question. The people did not think deeply.
They did not use their minds.
No. They just did what their fathers did.
Oh, I see. Their fathers prayed to stones.
Yes. Their grandfathers prayed to stones, so they prayed to stones too.
They followed older people. They did not ask questions.
Exactly. They did not look for the truth. But Ibrahim was different.
Ibrahim was very smart.
Yes. Even when he was a young boy, he was smart. He looked at the idols.
He looked at the hard stones.
He saw people bringing sweet food to the stones.
He saw people crying tears to the stone.
Right. He saw people asking the stones for help.
And Ibrahim asked questions.
Yes. He asked his own mind. He said, "Can these stones really help people?"
And his mind said, no.
He asked, "Can they hear the crying people? Can they see the sweet food?"
His mind said, no. They cannot hear. They cannot see.
They are blind. They are deaf.
So, Ibrahim knew the stones were not gods.
Right. He knew the truth was something else.
He wanted to find the real God. He wanted to find the true creator of the world.
So he started to look. He looked around him.
He looked at the trees. He looked at the animals.
And then, he looked up. He looked up into the big sky.
One night, the sky was very dark. The sun was gone.
Yes. The air was cool. Ibrahim looked up at the dark sky.
The sky was big. The sky was deep. What did he see?
He saw a star. It was a very bright star.
It was shining with a white light in the dark sky.
Exactly. It looked very beautiful. It looked very far away.
Ibrahim looked at the bright star. He thought about it deeply.
He wanted a god. He said, "Is this my Lord? Is this star my God?"
He watched the star. He sat down. He waited.
Right. He watched the star for a long time, for many hours.
The night was long. But slowly, the night started to end.
The black sky turned gray. The gray sky turned blue.
The morning came. The light of the day came.
And what happened to the bright star?
Well, the star became weak. The light of the star faded.
Yes. Then the star disappeared.
The star went away completely. You could not see the star anymore.
The day hid the star. And Ibrahim saw this.
He saw the star disappear.
He thought about this fact. He used his mind.
He said, "I do not like things that disappear."
Ibrahim did something amazing here. He used his eyes.
He used his mind. He looked for evidence.
Yes. This is a big insight. A true God does not change.
A true God does not go to sleep.
Exactly. If something comes and goes, it is a creation. It is not a creator.
This is perfect logic. If a God disappears, it is not a strong God.
Right. A true God must always be there.
A true God does not leave you alone in the morning.
That is right. So Ibrahim knew the star was not God.
He kept looking. He did not stop.
The next night came. The sky was dark again.
He looked up at the sky again.
This time he saw something bigger. He saw the moon.
The moon was very big. The moon was a full circle.
Yes, the moon was white and silver.
It gave a lot of light to the dark ground. It was very beautiful.
Ibrahim looked at the big moon. He said, "Is this my Lord?"
Is this moon my God? It is much bigger than the star.
It gives much more light.
He watched the moon. He waited again.
He sat in the cool night. He watched the moon move across the sky.
It moved slowly from one side to the other.
But then, the morning came again. The night ended.
The sun started to push the dark away.
And what happened to the moon?
The moon disappeared. The moon went away.
Yes, the bright blue day replaced the silver moon.
Ibrahim felt confused. He felt a little sad.
He wanted the truth so much. He said, "If my Lord does not guide me, I will be lost."
I will be like these people who do not know the truth.
He asked for help from the unseen God. He wanted the real God to show him the way.
Then the morning was fully here. The sky was bright blue.
There were no clouds. Ibrahim saw the sun.
The sun was huge. The sun was a giant circle of fire in the sky.
Right. The sun was very, very big and extremely bright.
It hurt his eyes to look at it. He had to look away.
The sun was very hot. It gave warmth to the trees.
It gave warmth to the sand. It gave light to the whole world.
Ibrahim saw the amazing sun. He said, "This must be my Lord.
This is bigger. This is the biggest thing I see.
This is the strongest light." He thought the sun was God.
Because the sun was so strong. Because the sun touched everything.
He watched the sun all day. He watched it in the morning.
He watched it in the afternoon. The sun was high in the sky.
He watched it in the evening. The sun started to go low.
The evening came. The air became cool again.
The sky turned orange. The sky turned red.
And then the sky turned black.
You know what happened to the sun?
The sun went down behind the mountains. The sun disappeared.
Yes, the dark night came back. The big, strong sun was gone.
Ibrahim saw the sun go away. He stood in the dark.
Now he understood everything. His mind was clear.
His heart was clear. He had a big realization.
A very big thought came to his mind. He said, "Oh, my people, I am free from what you worship."
I do not worship things that come and go.
He understood perfectly. Stars come and go. The moon comes and goes.
The sun comes and goes. Things that move are not gods.
Exactly. Things that hide are not gods. These things are not God.
These are created things.
Yes. Someone made the bright star. Someone made the silver moon.
Someone made the hot sun. Someone tells them when to come.
And someone tells them when to go.
Ibrahim said, there must be one true God.
A God who created the star. A God who created the moon.
A God who created the sun. A God who made the whole sky.
He knew there was a creator, A God who never disappears.
A God who does not sleep. A God who was always alive.
A God who sees everything in the dark and in the light.
Ibrahim found the truth. He found Allah.
He believed in one God. He believed in Allah alone.
He turned his face to the creator of the heavens and the earth.
He was very happy. He felt very peaceful inside.
But there was a problem. A very big problem in his city.
What was the problem? Tell us.
Ibrahim knew the truth. His heart was full of light, but his people did not know the truth. His people were in the dark.
Yes. His people still prayed to the dirty stones.
His people still worshiped the fake idols.
Ibrahim was alone in his belief. He was the only person who believed in Allah in his entire city.
Everyone else prayed to rocks.
He wanted to tell them. He wanted to share the light.
He wanted to show them the truth. He was a brave young man.
He was honest. He was ready to speak.
He talked to his father. He talked to his neighbors.
He talked to the people in the market.
He said, "Why do you pray to things that do not hear?"
Why do you pray to things that do not see?
Ibrahim spoke the truth. But the people did not listen to his words.
Because they did not listen to words? Well, Ibrahim knew he had to use actions.
He had to show them the truth with his hand.
Yes. He had to prove the idols were weak. He had to prove the idols were fake.
So he waited. He waited for a special day.
He waited for the right time. A big event was coming.
Let us talk about the empty temple. Let us talk about the broken idols.
One day, the people in the city were very excited.
They were very happy. It was a special day for them.
It was a big festival day. A festival is a large party.
It is a day of celebration. Everyone in the city went out.
The people woke up early. They put on their best clothes.
They put on colorful shirts. They prepared a lot of food.
They packed bags. They walked out of the city gates.
They walked far away to a big green field.
They wanted to eat. They wanted to play games. They wanted to sing songs.
Everyone left the city. The men left. The women left.
The young children left.
The old people left.
The city became completely quiet. The city was empty.
No one was walking in the streets. No one was selling things in the market.
You could only hear the wind.
And Ibrahim did not go to the festival. He stayed behind.
He stayed in the quiet city. He was completely alone.
This was his chance. This was his time to act.
Where'd he go? He walked through the empty streets.
Yes. He walked to the temple. The temple was the big house for the idols.
It was a large building in the middle of the city.
It had heavy wooden doors.
Mm-hmm.
Ibrahim pushed the heavy doors. He walked inside. It was dark inside the temple.
There were no windows. It smelled very bad.
It smelled like old, rotting food.
Yes, the people left food for the rocks. The food was getting old.
Ibrahim looked around. He saw many, many statues.
They were standing in rows. There were small idols near the door.
There were medium idols in the middle.
And at the back, there was one very big idol.
The biggest stone of all. The leader of the fake gods.
Ibrahim walked close to the idols. He looked at the plates of food in front of them.
He looked at the hard, silent stones.
He spoke to the idols. His voice was loud in the empty room.
He said, "Why do you not eat? Here is sweet food. Here is good meat. Eat it."
He waited, but the idols did not eat.
The stones cannot eat. They have no stomachs.
Right, they have no real mouths.
Ibrahim spoke again. He said, "What is wrong with you? Why do you not speak? Answer me."
He waited again, but the idols did not speak.
The stones cannot speak. They have no tongues.
The temple was totally silent.
Then, Ibrahim did something very brave.
He had a heavy tool in his hand. He had an axe.
An axe is a tool for a strong man.
Yes, it has a long wooden handle. It has a sharp, heavy metal head.
You use an axe to chop thick trees. You use an axe to break very hard things.
Ibrahim lifted the heavy axe high in the air.
He used his strong muscles. He walked to the first stone idol.
He swung the axe down fast, smash. He hit the stone idol hard.
The loud sound filled the quiet temple. The idol broke.
It cracked in the middle, fell to the floor.
It broke into many small pieces of rock and dust.
Ibrahim walked to the next idol. He lifted the axe again.
Smash. He hit that one too.
Crash, smash, boom. The quiet temple was now full of very loud noises.
Ibrahim was working hard. He was sweating.
He was breaking all the fake gods. He hit the small statues.
He hit the medium statues. They all fell down.
They broke into dust. They were completely powerless.
Think about this. If they were real gods, they would stop him.
They would raise their hands. They would push him away.
They would fight him.
But they did absolutely nothing. They just stood there and broke.
Because they were only weak rocks.
Ibrahim broke almost all of them. He walked through the whole room.
The floor was completely covered in broken stones.
The floor was covered in dust. The fake gods were destroyed.
But, here is a very interesting part. Pay close attention to this.
Ibrahim did not break all of the idols. He stopped.
Yes, I noticed something here. He broke all the small ones.
Right.
He broke all the medium ones. But he stopped in front of the biggest idol.
He did not hit it. He lowered his axe.
He looked at the giant stone leader. He left it perfect.
He left it standing tall.
Why? Why did he lead the big one? Why did he not smash it?
Well, he did something very smart. He used his mind again.
He took his heavy axe, the same axe he used to break all the others.
And he put the axe on the biggest idol.
He hung the axe around the neck of the big idol.
He put the long handle of the axe near the hand of the big idol.
It looked like a picture. It looked like the big idol was holding the axe.
Exactly. It looked like the big idol was angry.
It looked like the big idol was angry.
It looked like the big idol broke all the small idols. Then Ibrahim turned around. He walked away from the broken stones.
He walked out the heavy doors. He left the temple.
He went back to his home. Let us pause here.
Let us think about his plan. Why did Ibrahim do this?
Why did he leave the axe on the big idol?
He wanted to teach them a lesson.
Yes. He wanted the people to see it. He wanted the people to use their brains.
He wanted to make them ask questions.
He wanted to show them how silly it is to pray to stones.
He wanted them to wake up from their sleep.
Soon, the day finished. The festival was over. The sun started to go down.
The people came back to the city. They were tired from playing.
But they were happy. They were singing songs.
They walked together. They wanted to go to the temple.
They wanted to pray to their idols and say, "Thank you for the good day."
They walked to the large building. They opened the heavy wooden doors.
They looked inside the dark room.
And they stopped singing immediately.
Their mouths opened wide. They stopped smiling.
They were completely shocked. Their eyes were wide open in terror.
They saw the mess. They saw the broken stones all over the floor.
They saw the dust. Their beautiful gods were destroyed.
Their gods were garbage on the floor.
They started to shout loudly. They pulled their hair.
They were very, very angry. They said, "Who did this?
Who broke our gods? Who did this terrible, evil thing?"
They were very upset. They looked around the city.
They asked everyone. They tried to find the bad person.
They wanted to hurt him. Then some people remembered something.
Some people heard things in the past. They spoke up.
They said, "We know a young man. His name is Ibrahim.
He always talks bad about our idols. He always speaks against our gods.
He says they're just weak stones. He tells us to pray to an unseen God."
It must be him, the angry people shouted.
"He is the only one who hates our gods. Bring him here right now."
Let everyone see him.
The angry men ran to find Ibrahim. They grabbed him.
They pulled him out of his house. They brought him back to the temple.
A huge crowd of people was there, hundreds of people.
Everyone was looking at him. Their eyes were full of hate.
The leaders of the city stood in the front. They looked at Ibrahim.
They were furious. They pointed their fingers at him.
They asked him a very direct, loud question.
They pointed at the broken stones on the floor.
They shouted, "Do you do this to our gods, O Ibrahim?"
Imagine this moment. Close your eyes and think about this.
You are one young man. You are surrounded by hundreds of angry people.
They want to hurt you. It is a very scary situation.
Most people would cry in this situation. Most people would fall down.
Most people would say, "I'm sorry, please forgive me."
Most people would be terrified of the angry crowd.
But Ibrahim was not terrified. Ibrahim did not shake.
Ibrahim did not cry. He stood straight. He was calm.
He was peaceful inside. He trusted Allah completely. Allah gives courage.
Ibrahim looked at the angry faces. Then he looked at the big idol.
The big idol standing tall with the axe.
Ibrahim lifted his hand. He pointed at the big idol.
He spoke with a clear voice. He said, "No." The biggest one did it.
Ask him if he can speak.
"Look at him," Ibrahim said. "Ask the big idol. He has the heavy axe.
He is holding the weapon. He must have done it.
He must have been angry at the small ones. If he is a real God, ask him what happened."
The crowd stopped shouting. The people were suddenly quiet.
The huge room was completely silent. You could hear a pin drop.
The people looked at the big idol. They looked at the heavy axe.
They looked at the broken stones. They looked back at Ibrahim.
They thought about his words. They knew the truth.
Deep in their minds, they knew. They knew the big idol did not move.
They knew the big idol could not walk.
They knew the big idol could not lift the heavy axe.
The leaders looked down at the floor. They felt foolish.
They said to Ibrahim in a quiet voice, "You know well that these idols cannot speak."
You know they cannot move. Why do you tell us to ask them?
Ibrahim had them. He caught them in their own trap.
Yes, he used their own words against them.
He raised his voice. He said, "Then why do you worship them instead of Allah?
Why do you pray to things that cannot speak?
Why do you pray to things that cannot hear you?
Why do you pray to things that cannot help you or hurt you?"
Do you not understand? Do you not use your minds?"
He showed them the truth very clearly. It's a perfect argument.
It was a bright light in their dark minds.
The people had a choice now. They should have said, "You are right, Ibrahim.
"We are wrong. These are just stones. We will worship the unseen creator."
I should have believed in Allah."
But, they did not. People are strange.
Sometimes people are very proud. They do not like to lose an argument.
They do not like to admit they are wrong.
They did not want to change their lives. They loved the traditions of their fathers more than the truth.
Instead of believing Ibrahim, they became even more angry.
They became furious monsters. They did not want to think about his words.
They just wanted to shut his mouth. They just wanted to punish Ibrahim.
They wanted to hurt him badly. They decided to do something terrible.
They decided to kill him in a very cruel way. Let us talk about the third part of our story, the great fire and the beautiful miracle. The angry leaders shouted to the crowd, burn him and help your gods."
Show him the power of our city.
Why did they choose fire? Why a giant fire?
Why not just put him in a dark prison room?
Because they wanted to show off. They wanted a public show.
They wanted to make everyone in the city afraid.
They wanted to say, "Look how strong we are. Look what happens if you disagree with our religion."
They did not want a small, quick punishment. They wanted a huge, scary punishment.
They wanted everyone to watch.
Yeah.
They decided to build a fire.
A huge fire. A giant fire. A fire bigger than anyone had ever seen.
The people started to work. Everyone helped build the fire.
Angry men helped. Angry women helped. They all walked to the forest outside the city.
They gathered dry wood. They cut down tall trees.
They carried heavy logs on their shoulders. They gathered thin branches.
They worked for days and days and days.
They brought all the wood to one large, open place.
They made a mountain of wood. It was incredibly high.
It was like a tall building made of dead trees. It was very wide.
When the mountain of wood was ready, they brought fire.
They lit the dry branches at the bottom.
The fire started small, but it grew fast. The fire ate the dry wood.
The flames went up, up, high into the sky.
The fire was bright red. The fire was deep orange. The fire was bright yellow.
The fire was so hot. It was extremely hot. It was unnaturally hot.
No person could walk near it. If a person stepped close, their skin felt like it was burning.
The heat pushed the people far back.
It was so hot that birds could not fly over it.
If a bird flew high above the fire, the intense heat would burn the bird's wings and the bird would fall.
It was that hot. The sound of the fire was terrifying.
It sounded like a roaring monster. Crack! Pop! Smash!
The heavy logs broke in the heat. Thick black smoke went up to the clouds.
Imagine this in your mind. A giant roaring mountain of fire.
The terrible heat on your face. The loud, scary sounds. It is terrifying.
The angry people stood very far away. They watched the giant fire.
They brought Ibrahim to the open place.
They tied his hands tightly with thick ropes. They tied his feet tightly with thick ropes.
He could not move his arms. He could not walk.
They wanted to throw him into the fire. But there was a problem.
The heat was too strong. They could not walk to the edge of the fire to push him in.
They would burn. So they used their minds for evil.
They built a machine, a large wooden machine, a catapult.
They put him in the machine to throw him through the air.
They wanted to shoot him far into the middle of the giant flames.
Ibrahim was tied up. He sat in the machine. He looked at the terrible mountain of fire.
He felt the intense heat on his skin.
Look at his courage. Look at his amazing bravery.
He did not cry. He did not scream. He did not beg the angry people for mercy.
He did not say, "Please stop, I will pray to your stones."
No, he did not ask people for help. People are weak.
He only asked Allah for help. He knew Allah was watching from above.
He knew Allah is the creator of the fire. He knew Allah has all the power in the universe.
Let me give you another example. Imagine you are in a small boat in the ocean.
A huge storm comes. The wind is howling. The waves are like black mountains.
You are very scared because the storm is bigger than you.
But Ibrahim was in a storm of fire, and he was not scared.
He was completely calm in his small boat because he knew who controls the storm.
He spoke beautiful words of perfect trust. As he sat in the machine, he said, "Allah is enough for me."
And he is the best disposer of affairs. He's the best to take care of me.
He trusted Allah 100%.
He gave his life, his body, and his soul to Allah completely.
The angry men pulled the heavy ropes on the machine.
They pulled them back tight. Then they let go. Snap! They released the machine.
The machine threw Ibrahim high up into the air. He was flying through the hot smoke.
He was falling fast. He was going down, down, right into the middle of the giant roaring fire.
The crowds of people watched.
They smiled. They waited for him to burn. They waited for him to turn into ash.
But Allah is great. Allah is the greatest. Allah controls everything in the world.
Allah created the wood. Allah created the heat. Allah controls the fire.
Fire normally burns. That is its job.
But fire only burns because Allah tells it to burn.
Before Ibrahim touched the flames, Allah gave a new command.
Allah spoke directly to the giant fire.
Listen to this beautiful, amazing miracle.
A miracle is a wonderful thing that breaks the rules of nature. Only Allah can do a true miracle.
Allah said, "O fire, be cool and safe for Ibrahim."
Be cool and safe. Just 4 words. And the whole universe changes.
A giant fire must obey its creator immediately.
Ibrahim fell down into the fire. He landed right in the center of the huge orange flames.
He was sitting on the burning logs.
But the fire did not burn his skin. The fire did not hurt him at all.
The heat completely disappeared around him.
The fire did not burn his black hair. The fire did not even burn his thin clothes.
The fire only did one thing. The fire burned the thick ropes on his hands.
The fire burned the thick ropes on his feet. The ropes fell away as ash.
Now Ibrahim was untied. He was free.
Inside the giant roaring fire, it was cool. It was pleasant.
It was a safe place. It was like sitting in a nice, cool green garden on a hot day.
Ibrahim sat quietly in the middle of the fire. He was perfectly fine.
He was peaceful. He prayed to Allah. He thanked Allah for his mercy.
Outside, the people stood far away. They watched the fire burn for hours.
They waited for the wood to turn to black ash. They waited for the fire to finish.
Slowly, the flames went down. The smoke cleared.
The people looked carefully into the hot ashes. They wanted to see Ibrahim's bones.
But they did not see bones. They saw a man.
They saw a man sitting calmly. They saw Ibrahim.
They rubbed their eyes. They thought they were dreaming.
They could not believe it. They were shocked into silence.
Ibrahim stood up. He walked on the hot ashes. He walked out of the fire.
He had no burns on his face. He had no pain in his body.
His clothes were clean. He was perfectly safe. He looked exactly the same as before.
This was a clear sign from heaven. This is an absolute miracle.
Everyone in the city saw it with their own eyes.
Everyone knew it was real divine power.
When you trust Allah completely, Allah protects you completely.
A giant fire is very strong, but Allah is infinitely stronger.
An angry crowd is scary, but Allah is stronger.
Allah saved Ibrahim. The people saw this massive truth.
The leaders saw this impossible truth.
But I must ask, did they finally believe?
Did they fall to the ground and say, Allah is the only true God, forgive us?
Yes, did they?
No. Very sadly, no. Most of the people still did not believe.
Their hearts were so hard. Their hearts were harder than the stone idols they prayed to.
They hated Ibrahim too much. They loved their sins too much.
They saw the biggest miracle in the world.
They saw a young man walk out of a mountain of fire.
But they did not change their minds. They refused the truth.
Because the people refused to believe, Ibrahim made a big decision.
A life-changing decision.
He knew he could not stay in that angry city anymore.
He could not live with people who hated the light and loved the dark.
He could not raise a family there. He wanted to live in a place where he could worship Allah freely.
He wanted to pray to the one God in peace, without fear.
So he decided to leave. He decided to say goodbye to the city of his birth.
He decided to say goodbye to his father who did not believe.
He decided to travel far, far away into the unknown world.
A new, difficult journey was beginning. A long journey across the land.
Let us move forward in time. Let us go to the fourth part of the amazing story.
The empty desert and the water of Zamzam.
Ibrahim traveled for many, many days. He traveled for many long miles across mountains and valleys.
He was not a young boy alone anymore. He was older, and he had a family.
He was with his wife. Her name was Hajar.
Hajar was a very good, very strong woman.
She also believed in the one true Allah. She also trusted Allah deeply. She followed Ibrahim.
And they had a beautiful blessing. They had a baby, a tiny baby boy.
His name was Ismail.
Ibrahim, his wife Hajar, and baby Ismail. The three of them traveled together through the rough land.
They walked and walked until they came to a place very far away.
It was a deep valley surrounded by high mountains.
It was a desert valley. A desert is a very dry, harsh place.
It has a lot of hot yellow sand. It has a lot of sharp brown rocks.
The sun beats down like a hammer. There was absolutely nothing in this valley.
There were no green trees for shade. There were no small green plants to eat.
There were no animals walking around.
Most importantly, there was no water.
There were no rivers flowing. There were no deep wells to drink from.
And there were no people at all. It was completely silent. It was completely empty.
In this harsh place, Allah gave Prophet Ibrahim a command.
Allah gave him a direct order from heaven.
It was a very hard command. It was a very difficult test of the heart, much harder than the fire.
Allah told Ibrahim to leave his wife Hajar and his baby son Ismail in this hot, empty desert.
He had to leave them sitting in the sand, and he had to turn around.
He had to walk away and go back. He had to leave them completely alone.
Let me stop right here. I have to ask a question.
This is very hard for my mind to understand.
Yes, it is very hard for anyone to understand. Ask your question.
Why? Why did Allah say this? A father loves his family. A husband protects his wife.
A father loves his tiny baby boy.
How can a loving father leave his wife and baby in a place with absolutely no water?
How can he leave them alone with no people to help them?
Without water in a desert, people die very quickly. It seems cruel.
It sounds scary. To a normal person, it sounds impossible and dangerous.
But we must remember who Ibrahim is.
Ibrahim is a prophet. He is the friend of Allah. He knows Allah perfectly.
He knows Allah is completely kind. He knows Allah is completely merciful.
He knows Allah will never command something bad or evil.
If Allah commands it, there is a good reason. There is wisdom.
This was a test of pure, perfect trust.
Ibrahim trusted Allah. He brought Hajar and little Ismail into the hot desert valley.
He stopped walking. He gave them a small leather bag. Inside the bag were some dates.
Dates are sweet, sticky fruit. He gave them a small water skin.
A water skin is a bag made of animal leather used to hold water.
It was a very small amount of food.
Wow.
It was a very small amount of water.
It would only last for a day or two.
Then Ibrahim turned his back to them. He did not say a word.
He started to walk away. He started to leave the valley.
Hajar saw him walking away. She was confused. She looked around.
She saw the high mountains. She saw the empty sand.
She was alone with a crying baby. She stood up. She ran after Ibrahim.
She called out to his back, "Oh, Ibrahim, where are you going?"
Are you leaving us here in this empty valley? There's no one here to help us.
There's nothing here to eat or drink.
Ibrahim kept walking. He did not look back.
His heart was aching. He loved them, but he had to obey the command of Allah.
He did not answer her questions. He just walked.
She followed him. She asked him again, "Are you really leaving us here?"
He still did not answer. He was strong in his obedience.
Hajar stopped running. She watched him walk further away.
Then a light went on in her mind. She thought of something.
She asked a second question, a very, very important question.
She shouted to him, "Did Allah command you to do this? Did Allah tell you to leave us in this desert?"
Ibrahim stopped for a second. He finally answered. He spoke softly. He said, "Yes."
Just one word. Yes, Allah commanded me.
Now, look closely at Hajar. Listen carefully to what she says next. This shows her beautiful, amazing faith.
Let me bring my example back. Hajar is like the small child in the dark room.
She cannot see the water. She cannot see the future. The room is black and scary.
But she feels the strong hand of her father, her creator. She holds onto that hand tightly.
She knows that hand will not drop her.
Yes, because she felt that hand, she did not cry in despair.
She did not scream at Ibrahim. She did not fall in the sand and say, "We will die today."
She stood tall. She said, "Then Allah will not let us be lost. Allah will not leave us alone."
Allah will not let us be lost. What a powerful, brave sentence.
She trusted Allah exactly like Ibrahim trusted Allah in the fire.
They were a family of perfect faith.
She stopped following Ibrahim. She went back to her baby. She sat in the hot sand.
Ibrahim walked far away until he was behind a mountain. He could not see them.
He raised his hands. He prayed for them.
He asked Allah with a heavy heart to protect his family and give them food.
Now Hajar is totally alone. The sun is very high. The sun is very hot.
The sand burns like fire.
She was a good mother. She ate a few dates. She drank a little water from the leather bag.
This helped her make milk. She gave milk to baby Ismail. He slept quietly.
For a short time, they were okay. But a desert is a harsh enemy.
The dry heat pulls water from your body quickly. You sweat, you get thirsty fast.
Soon, the small water bag was empty. She squeezed the lever, but not one single drop of water came out.
The dates were finished too. Hajar was very thirsty. Her mouth was dry.
Because she had no water, her body stopped making milk. She could not feed the baby anymore.
Baby Ismail woke up. He was thirsty, he was very hot, he was uncomfortable.
He opened his small mouth and started to cry. He cried and cried.
The sound echoed in the empty valley. Hajar looked down at his red face.
She felt terrible pain in her chest.
A mother cannot sit and watch her baby cry in pain. She cannot just watch her baby suffer.
She had to move. She had to find water. She had to try her best.
She left the baby resting on the sand. She stood up.
She saw a small rocky hill nearby. The name of the hill was Safa.
She ran as fast as she could to the hill Safa. She climbed up the rocks.
She stood on the very top of the hill. She put her hand over her eyes to block the sun.
She looked all around the valley. She looked far to the north. She looked far to the south.
She looked east. She looked west. She wanted to see a person walking.
She wanted to see a camel. Most of all, she wanted to see a bird in the sky.
If you see birds circling in the desert, it means water is down below.
She stared into the hot air, but she saw absolutely nothing.
Only waves of heat over yellow sand. Only empty, silent desert.
She did not stop. She ran fast down the hill Safa.
She ran across the hot valley floor. She was running hard. She was very worried.
She ran towards another small hill on the other side. The other hill was named Marwa.
She climbed up the rocks of Marwa. She stood on the top.
She breathed heavily. She looked all around again. She checked every direction.
Still nothing. No water, no people, no birds.
From the top of Marwa, she heard baby Ismail crying louder. His voice was getting weak.
She panicked. She ran back down Marwa.
She ran across the hot valley back to the first hill, Safa.
Up the rocks of Safa. She looked around. Nothing. Down the rocks of Safa.
She ran across the valley. She was sweating. Up the rocks of Marwa.
She looked around. Nothing. Down the rocks of Marwa.
She ran back and forth between the two hills.
1 time.
Yep.
2 times. 3 times. 4 times. 5 times. 6 times.
Yeah.
7 times.
7 times she ran between Safa and Marwa. Think about how hard that is.
It was incredibly hot. She had no water. She was running in deep sand.
She was completely exhausted. She was sweating heavily.
Her legs felt like heavy stones. Her chest hurt from breathing so fast.
Her feet were cut by rocks. But she did not give up.
She did not sit down in the sand and say, "I quit. I will just wait to die."
She kept moving her legs. She trusted Allah inside her heart, but she also worked as hard as she could with her body.
You must trust, but you must also try.
After the 7th run, she was standing on Marwa. She was gasping for air.
Suddenly she heard a sound. A new sound.
She stopped breathing for a second. He stood perfectly still.
She listened very carefully. What is that sound? She thought. Is it the wind?
She heard it again. It was a clear sound. It was the sound of a voice.
It was the sound of an angel. Allah heard her struggle. Allah saw her effort.
Allah sent an angel from heaven down to the desert.
She ran quickly back to baby Ismail. The angel was standing near the baby.
The angel hit the dry sand with his wing. Or, in some stories, the baby kicked the sand with his small heel.
And then the second great miracle of the story happened.
Water came rushing out from the ground, right there in the dry sand.
Water pushed up powerfully from the deep earth.
It was a spring of pure water. It is called the Well of Zamzam.
Fresh water, cold water, clean, sweet water. A huge amount of water flowing over the sand.
Hajar was overjoyed. She fell to her knees. She used her hands to dig the sand.
She made a little pool around the water to keep it from running away. She wanted to save every drop.
She said to the water, "Zam, Zam." In her language, that means gather, gather, or stop, stop.
She wanted to pool up. She scooped the cold water in her hands.
She drank the sweet water. It tasted better than anything in the world.
She felt life come back into her tired body. She was full of energy again.
Quickly, she went to baby Ishmael. She gave him milk. He drank.
He was full. He stopped crying. He smiled. He was a happy baby again.
They were saved. From the edge of death, they were completely saved.
Allah saved them in the empty desert. Hajar's trust was right.
She said, Allah will not let us be lost. And Allah did not let them be lost. Allah gave them life.
Because of this beautiful water, things changed.
Birds flying high in the sky saw the white ground. The birds flew down to drink.
Because of the birds, people came. A group of people traveling far away in the desert saw the birds circling.
They knew the secret. They said, birds mean water. Let us go look.
They rode their camels to the valley. They found Hajar. They found the baby.
And they found the wonderful Well of Zamzam.
They were very thirsty travelers. They asked Hajar politely, "This is your water. Can we stay here with you?"
Can we drink from your well?
Hajar was a kind woman. She said, "Yes, you can stay here. You can drink. But the well belongs to us. We control the water."
The travelers agreed. They stayed. They liked the place.
They built tents from animal skins. Later, they built houses from mud and stone. More people came. Families grew.
The empty, silent, dead desert slowly became a busy place with people. It became a town. The town became a big city.
This place became Makkah. It is a very famous, very important city today.
And it all started with one brave woman running in the sand, one crying baby, and one beautiful miracle of water from Allah.
Years passed quickly. Time moved on. Ibrahim visited his family in Makkah many times.
He loved them very much. Baby Ismail grew up.
He was not a tiny, crying baby anymore. He became a strong boy. Then he became a handsome young man.
He was a very good young man. He was polite. He worked hard.
He helped his father. Ibrahim and Ishmael loved each other with a very deep love. They were best friends.
Let us move forward to the 5th and final part of our story.
The hardest test to sacrifice and the building of the Kaaba.
Everything was good in Makkah. Ibrahim had his beloved son near him.
They lived together. They prayed to Allah together. Life was peaceful.
But then another test came. The biggest, heaviest test of all. Harder than the fire. Harder than the desert.
One night, Ibrahim was sleeping. He saw a dream. It was a very clear, very bright dream.
We must understand something about Islam. In Islam, the dreams of prophets are not like our dreams.
Our dreams are sometimes silly.
But the dreams of prophets are always true. The dreams of prophets are direct messages from Allah. They are commands.
What did Ibrahim see in this true dream?
He saw himself, and he saw his beloved son, Ismail.
In the terrifying dream, Ibrahim was holding a knife. He was sacrificing his own son.
Sacrifice. This is a very big, important word. Let us explain it simply.
Sacrifice means to give up something you love deeply. for a higher purpose.
You destroy something valuable to show love for Allah.
Usually people sacrifice an animal. For a festival, they sacrifice a big sheep or a fat cow.
They kill the animal for Allah and they give the cooked meat to poor people to eat. That is a normal sacrifice.
But in the dream, Ibrahim was not sacrificing a sheep. He was not sacrificing a cow.
He was sacrificing his son, his own flesh and blood.
The dream meant clearly that Allah commanded him to do this in real life. This is the hardest command any human has ever received.
Imagine this pain. Try to feel it. A father loves his son more than anything in the world.
Ibrahim waited until he was an old man to have this boy. He watched him grow. He loved his smile. He loved his voice.
He loves Ismail deeply, and now the command is to end his son's life.
With his own hands. For Allah, this is the biggest test in history.
My mind cannot even imagine doing this. It is so heavy. It breaks the heart just to think about it.
It is extremely heavy.
Yeah.
But Ibrahim is a special man. He is the friend of Allah.
His love for his creator is bigger than his love for his family. His obedience is perfect.
Ibrahim woke up from the dream. He was probably sweating. His heart was probably beating fast.
But he knew what he had to do. He did not run away. He got up. He went to find his son.
He did not try to trick Ismail. He did not do it secretly. He was honest.
He spoke to his son man to man. He wanted to know what his son felt in his heart.
Ibrahim looked at Ismail. He said gently, "Oh, my dear son, I saw a dream while I was sleeping."
I saw in the dream that I am sacrificing you. Think about this. What do you think?
Ibrahim asked his son for his opinion. He gave his son a chance to speak. He wanted his son to show his own faith.
Look at Ismail now. Listen to Ishmael's amazing answer. He is just a young man.
He has his whole life ahead of him, but his faith is as big as a mountain.
Ismail did not cry. Ismail did not look shocked. Ismail did not say, "No, father, you are crazy, run away."
Ismail did not fight his father. He was completely brave. He was completely calm.
He trusted Allah completely. He was exactly like his father in the fire. He was exactly like his mother running in the desert.
Faith was in his blood. Ismail looked at his father with love.
He said, "Oh, my father, do what Allah commands you to do. Do what you are ordered without delay."
He also said, "You will find me, if Allah wills, one of the patient."
Patient? What does that mean here? It means he will stay calm. He will hold still.
He will not complain. He will not scream. He accepts Allah's heavy test with a peaceful heart.
What an incredible father. What an incredible son. Both of them have perfect, flawless faith.
Both of them say a loud yes to Allah, even when it is the hardest, most painful thing in the world. They submit entirely.
They walked together away from the houses. They walked to a quiet place near a mountain. They were ready to do the terrible job.
Ibrahim put his beloved son down on the ground. Ibrahim held a sharp knife in his hand.
His heart was surely crying tears of blood, but his hand was ready to obey his Lord.
He was ready to make the ultimate sacrifice. Ishmael closed his eyes. He is ready to go to Allah.
They proved their perfect trust. But Allah is the most merciful. Allah is the most kind.
Allah does not want the blood of a human boy. Allah does not need human sacrifice.
Allah only wanted to test the heart. Allah only wanted to see if their trust was real.
Just before the sharp knife did anything, a miracle happened. Allah stopped Ibrahim.
An angel called out to him from the sky. The voice said loudly, "Oh, Ibrahim, you have fulfilled the dream. You have passed the test."
Allah said, "Stop. You proved your deep faith. You proved your perfect trust.
You love me more than your son. That is enough. The test is completely over."
Ibrahim opened his eyes. He looked up. He heard a noise. And there, stuck in the bushes, was a large animal.
It was a ram. A ram is a big, strong male sheep with large, curly horns.
Allah sent the fat ram down from heaven. The ram was the substitute. The ram was the replacement for the boy.
Allah told Ibrahim to let his son go. Allah told him to take the knife and sacrifice the sheep instead of his son.
Ibrahim was so incredibly happy. He was filled with joy. He sacrificed the sheep quickly.
Ismail stood up. He was safe. He was alive. They hugged each other tightly.
They cried tears of joy. They looked at the sky and thanked Allah for his great mercy.
They passed the hardest test in human history. Allah was very pleased with both of them.
Allah gave them many, many blessings.
Yeah.
Allah made their names famous. forever.
To this day, right now, Muslims all over the whole world remember this exact story.
Every single year during the big festival called Eid al-Adha, Muslims perform a sacrifice.
They buy a sheep or a cow or a goat. They sacrifice the animal nicely.
They do it to remember the brave, amazing choice of Ibrahim and Ismail.
They do it to show Allah that they also want to obey Him. They give the meat to poor, hungry people to share the blessing.
After this huge test was finished, Ibrahim and Ismail had another job to do together, a beautiful building job.
Allah commanded them to build a house, a special house on the earth, a house for Allah.
Not for Allah to live in, but a place where people could come and pray together to the one true God.
They built it together in the middle of Makkah. It is called the Kaaba.
The Kaaba is a large, square building. It looks like a giant box.
Today it is covered in black cloth. Under the cloth, it is made of dark stones.
Ibrahim and Ishmael worked very hard. They were the builders.
Ismail walked and carried the heavy stones. Ibrahim took the stones and built the high walls.
They worked together in the hot desert sun. They made the walls taller and taller.
When the square building was finally finished, it was a beautiful, simple, powerful house for prayer.
It had no idols inside. It was empty and pure.
When they finished building, Ibrahim raised his hands. He prayed to Allah.
He said, "O our Lord, accept this hard work from us. Make our family true Muslims, bowing only to you."
Make the people of the world come to this house to pray.
Allah heard his prayer. Allah accepted his prayer.
Look at the world today. Millions and millions of people visit this exact place in Makkah.
Every year, every month, every single day.
Millions of people walk in circles around the square Kaaba. They pray to one unseen God.
They worship Allah exactly like Ibrahim did.
They get thirsty, and they drink cool water from the well of Zamzam, exactly like Hajar did.
They walk quickly between the two hills of Safa and Marwa, exactly like Hajar did when she was searching for water.
Everything the people do there is to remember this great, brave family.
Is to remember this long story of perfect trust. The story of the father, Ibrahim.
The story of the mother, Hajar. The story of the son, Ismail.
What an amazing epic story. It is a story full of fire, full of water, full of hard testing, and full of deep love.
We have finished telling the story of the Prophet's life. Now, we will transition. We want to talk about the language.
Yes, it is time for our English vocabulary section. We heard many good words in this long story today.
Some words might be new for you. We will take 6 words from the story.
We will not give you a hard test. We will just talk about them naturally. We will explain the meanings simply.
Let us look at a word we use today. The first word is worship.
I use this word a lot when I talk about religion. Let me spell it. W-O-R-S-H-I-P.
Yes, worship is a very important verb. What is the simple meaning of worship?
It means to pray to God with a humble heart.
It means to show deep love and respect to God. It means you obey God's rules. You give your whole heart to Him.
Exactly. For example, in our story, we can say, the smart man does not worship rocks.
And we can say, we worship Allah alone because He created us. That is the word worship.
Very good. Let's go to word number 2. The second word is idol. I-D-O-L, idol. This was the big problem in the city.
That is correct. An idol is a noun. It is a fake god. It is a statue.
People cut it from stone or they carve it from wood. People pray to it, but it has no life. It is not real.
It is like a toy. For an example sentence, I can say, the blind people prayed to the stone idol for rain.
Or, Ibrahim took a heavy axe and smashed the wooden idol. That is the word idol.
Moving on. Word number 3 is an action word. The third word is disappear. D-I-S-A-P-P-E-A-R. Disappear.
Disappear means to go away completely. You can see something with your eyes.
Then it changes and you cannot see it anymore. It is gone from your sight. It vanishes.
Ibrahim watched the sky. My example sentence is, the bright morning sun makes the stars disappear.
Yes. Or, when the magician waved his hand, the rabbit disappeared. Ibrahim knew a true God does not disappear.
Perfect. Word number 4 is a beautiful feeling word. The fourth word is courage. C-O-U-R-A-G-E. Courage.
I really like this word. Everyone needs courage. It is a wonderful word. Courage is a noun.
It means to be very brave. It means you are in a scary situation. You feel fear, but you do not run away.
You stay strong and do the right thing anyway. Exactly. Like Ibrahim in the fire.
My sentence is, it takes great courage to speak the truth to an angry crowd.
A very true sentence. Another example. The firefighter showed courage when he ran into the burning building.
Courage is acting strongly when you are afraid. Word number 5, the fifth word is miracle. M-I-R-A-C-L-E. Miracle.
This is a special word for prophets. Yes, it is. A miracle is a wonderful, impossible event.
Normal humans cannot do it. Normal science cannot explain it. It breaks the rules of the normal world.
Only Allah can do a true miracle to show his power. Water in a completely dry desert is a good example.
My sentence, the cool, safe fire was a beautiful miracle for Ibrahim.
Or we can say, healing a sick person with just a touch is a miracle. Allah gives miracles to prophets to prove they speak the truth.
We have one final word today. Word number 6 is sacrifice. S-A-C-R-I-F-I-C-E, sacrifice.
This is a big word with a deep meaning. It is a heavy word. Sacrifice means giving up something you love very much.
You have something valuable. You want to keep it, but you give it away or destroy it for a much bigger, higher reason. You do it for Allah.
Giving away your favorite thing is hard. My sentence is, Ibrahim was ready to make the ultimate sacrifice of his son.
Another example for today. Parents sacrifice their sleep to take care of a crying baby. They give up their rest for love.
That is the word sacrifice. Those are our 6 words for today. Worship, idol, disappear. Courage, miracle, sacrifice.
We hope these words make sense to you now. Practice these words when you speak. Try to use them in your own simple sentences.
Now we move to the final parts of our deep dive, the reflection. It is time to think about the big message.
What is the core Islamic lesson from this long, epic story?
The story is very long. It goes from a city to a fire to a desert to a mountain. It has many different parts.
But the core lesson is very simple. It is one clear idea. Tell us the simple lesson clearly.
Trust Allah in every single situation.
Trust Allah in every single situation. That is it. That is the whole point.
Yes. When your life is easy, trust Allah. But especially when things are very hard, trust Allah.
When angry people surround you, trust Allah. If you are standing tied up in front of a giant hot fire, what do?
You trust Allah. Allah is infinitely stronger than the fire. Allah controls the heat.
If you are alone in an empty desert, the sun is hot, you have a crying baby, you have no water, what do?
You trust Allah. Allah owns all the water in the earth. Allah provides for you.
If you face a test from God that breaks your heart into pieces, what do?
You trust Allah. Allah knows what is best for you. Allah is always, always with you.
If you trust Allah like Ibrahim did in the fire, and if you trust Allah like Hajar did in the sand, Allah will help you.
Allah will never, ever leave you alone in the dark. That is the big message. Trust in Allah.
In Arabic, we call it tawakkul. Depend on Him completely for everything.
That is a beautiful lesson. It is a perfect lesson for my heart and for your heart.
Now, before we leave, we will make a very short dua. A dua is a prayer to Allah. We will ask Allah for something good for all of us.
Please listen to this short English prayer. You can say Amin at the end if you want to.
Oh Allah, give us strong faith. Make our hearts brave like Prophet Ibrahim. Amin.
Amin. May Allah accept our simple prayer. We're coming to the very end of our time together today.
Thank you. Thank you directly to you, the listener. Thank you for listening to this full, long story.
You stayed with us for the whole deep dive. That is very good focus. You are working hard to learn English, and you are doing a great job.
We want you to keep learning every day. We have a small homework assignment for you, a call to action, something you must do to get better.
If you want to improve your English quickly, do not listen just one time. Listen to the story again tomorrow. Listen to it the next day.
Listen while you walk outside. Listen while you travel on the bus. Listen while you clean your house.
Repeat the English words after us. Try to speak the sentences out loud with your own mouth. Feel the meaning of the words in your heart.
Repetition is the secret to learning. Before we say our final goodbye, I want to leave you with one small thought.
One simple thing to think about later today when you go back to your normal life. What is the final thought for our listener?
Next time you're thirsty, next time you go to the kitchen and hold a cold glass of water in your hand, before you drink it, stop. Look at the water in the glass.
And look at the clear, clean water. See how beautiful it is.
Think about Hajar running sweating in the empty hot desert. Think about how much she wanted that water for her dying baby. Think about the miracle of the angel.
And remember, every single drop of water you drink today is a special gift from Allah. It is a miracle in your hand.
Never forget to say Alhamdulillah. All praise is for Allah, the giver of water.
That is a wonderful, peaceful thought to end with.
Thank you again for being with us today on this deep dive into the amazing life of Prophet Ibrahim.
Keep practicing your English every day. Keep growing your faith.
Assalamu Alaikum.
Assalamu Alaikum.